This is a recording of the usability test for the course Web Page Design. I'm Pearl Para, and my subject today is Becca. Becca went to Florida State University, but she has never seen the USF website, so she's ready to go ahead and do the test. I've instructed her on what she needs to do, and she has the list of questions in front of her, so before each one she will read the question and then go through the process of completing the task. So here's Becca.
Okay, so we're going to start with question number 1, which is how much is the non-refundable application fee for graduate school at USF? So looking at the main navigation of the website, we have About USF, Academics, Admissions, Campus Life, Research, and USF Systems. So since we're looking for the application fee, I'm thinking we'll start with going into Admissions and looking there, since there'll probably be information about the application process. Within admissions, we have undergraduate, graduate, international, and USF Health. So since we're looking for information about the graduate application, we should either go to graduate school admissions or apply, since apply might have information about the application, but I'm going to start with graduate school admissions first and see if we can find what we're looking for there. So on this page, we have a list of links starting with admission criteria, application checklist, international applicants. As we go down this list, it seems to get a little bit more detailed. Then we have a list of information for admitted students, so most likely what we're looking for will be somewhere within these links. Admission criteria will probably have information about our application. Application checklist, to-do list may or may not have the pricing. I'm going to start with the application checklist just to see, since this has details about the application. We'll look in here. Looks like we're going in the right direction because we have a link for application fee here. So almost cuts off when you link down to this, but the application fee is right up here on the top. It says $30 for the application fee, and if we read through the whole paragraph, we see at the bottom in bold letters, all application fees are submitted are non-refundable. So we now know the application fee is $30 and it is non-refundable. The second task on the list, or question on the list, is determine how much it will cost to enroll in a 3-semester-hour graduate level course in the spring of 2011 as a Florida resident.
Let's assume fall 2012, since
Okay, assume fall 2012. Okay, we can
since
do that.
2011 is over. Spring anyway.
So I am going to go back because it looks like we've been linked to a even though we were on the University of South Florida website, we've been linked to the graduate school site. So since we're looking for how much it would cost for a 3-semester-hour course in fall 2012, it's probably around here somewhere. I'm going to look, this is the application checklist. So I'm going to try going back to that list that we were just at. We saw this list for admitted students, so chances are it will probably be within here. General admission information, create your own net ID, admission types, deferments, registering for classes, readmission, general admission information. I would assume that this would probably have information about, courses, course pricing, how to register, what semesters are available, so we'll go here first. We have orientation, off-campus housing, finalizing your graduate admission, transfer credit, enroll in courses, change of graduate program. Let's click the enrollment of courses and see what we have going on there. See if there's any information about prices. Well, this link does not work, so I'm going to scroll down to enrollment and see what we have here. We have admitted students. All students must. So this is information about what you have to do to get enrolled in the school, which is immunization and register online using Oasis. So it doesn't look like the information that we're looking for is going to be here. So I'm going to go back a little further. Let's see. Okay, so now we are Graduate school admissions. Let's see. Let's try. We're at the main site now of University of South Florida, so I'm going to try academics and see if we can click here. We have colleges, majors and catalogs, academic calendars, academic resources, adult and professional learners, distance learning, academic leadership, academics of other USFs. So I see in academic leadership, we have a graduate school link. We have graduate school certificates up here. I'm just going to see if there's anything up higher that would lead me to think. We have a graduate catalog here, but that probably doesn't have prices in it. Let me see. Academic leadership, from recruiting high potential students and world-class faculty to strengthening academic programs, interdisciplinary research and community engagement. The Office of the Provost is a center for all academic operations and functions. So we'll click here and see this looks like. It leads us back to where we were before, which is the graduate school main site. So what we're looking for is probably somewhere around there. This link is taking a little bit longer to load. I don't know if that's because of the way we went to it or not, not sure, but let's go back and see if it's just the computer or if it's the site. Try this one more time. Looks like it's loading faster now. Okie dokie. So now we're at the home page of the graduate school, which looks a little different than when I first thought we were getting to the graduate school. So let's try and see what's on this page down a little lower. The home page is real short, so we don't have anything else on here unless it's loading more. I'm going to let it load just a second. Okay, so for the main navigation on this site, we have home, about, admissions, students and learning, academics, funding and research, faculty and staff, and leadership institute. Academics, academic calendar, college and department listings. So this may have what we're looking for, but I'm going to see. So we have current students, assistantships courses, graduate catalog. My experience before within the graduate catalog doesn't necessarily have course pricing information. So it may still be in admissions. Let's try general information and see what we have in there. Now we're back to where we were before. Join application. Let's try graduate degree programs and see if it might be in here. So I'm looking at admissions and student learning sections, thinking that the information we're looking for might be in either of these, but there's not a given tab that really says, you know, course information. It's not under the general admission types. Registering for classes. Let's go in there and see. These tabs go beyond what you have to scroll down, so it's not very organized in the way that the tabs come down. Final admissions, provisional informations, 10% exception admissions, conditional admissions. So there's no course pricing here. I'm going to try back at current students and see if we'll try the graduate catalog, even though I didn't think it was going to be there. It might be somewhere around there. It doesn't look like it. Oops, click too fast. Graduate degree programs. Thought I went into graduate degree programs, but I could be wrong. Let's go back to application checklist. transcripts, test scores, residency policy, application documents, additional requirements of programs, if applicable. I'm just going to scroll down this whole thing and see if for some reason I'm not seeing what we're looking for. Okay. Admission. So we've gone to application checklist, admissions criteria, admitted students. We've looked there. Check application status. We don't need to do that. Graduate degree programs. We've already looked there. Admission types. I don't think it's going to be there. Maybe registering for classes. We'll check here. Nope, that has to do with NetID, which is taking us back to main USF website. Let's try admission. I don't think it's going to be an admissions criteria, but I'll check here. Tuition costs. Wow, okay. There we go. Tuition costs. Let's see. Application procedures. Please visit University Controller's Office to view most current tuition cost information. Cash accounting. So this is probably going to take us back to the USF website, and we have fall 2011 to summer 2011. Tuition and fees, fall 2011 to summer 2012, admit term before fall 2007. So the way that this is explained seems a little confusing, but I'm going to go with after summer 2007 since it's summer 2012 right now. So resident tuition rates per credit hour. Since I'm a Florida resident, and that's the one that I'm looking for, and I'm in graduate level, it looks like the resident prices are a little different than, they're different from Tampa to St. Pete, and I'm assuming this is the campus that we're taking on. So we're looking at the Tampa campus, and for a 3 credit hour course in the graduate program, the total for Florida resident at the Tampa campus is going to be $1,199.28 based on the 399.76 times 3. So we did find that.